Hey everybody, this is Blade Runner, and welcome back to Sonic Unleashed. Now, I'm gonna make this the finale of Sonic Unleashed. Whether it be season or series, I don't know, but I'm not going to play this game for any longer. As some of you may have recognized from the last episode, I had 17 Sun Medals to go before I could play the Adabat Day stage. And if anybody asks me, that is the worst requirement I've met in this game thus far. Now, I've been searching across this big globe-like thing for Sun Medals to grab. Most of them I had to grab in night stages. I found a night stage in Missouri. It was good. I got what I wanted. And then I started searching around in other areas, you know, see what night stages they had. I went to Spagonia, but I only found day stages. 2 of them, to be certain. Went to Holoska. I found a day stage, but no night stages. And when I left off, I was in Shunan, my favorite place in the world, and they have a night stage, but it was so frustrating, I'm quitting the series. I cannot stand trying to get any more of these Sun Medals. It is that horrible. Of course, none of you know exactly what I've been going through to get these, Sun Medals, and for the record, I've only gotten, like, 4 out of the 17 I need. So, 13 to go, and the levels are just so disgusting, so horrifying, that I just cannot take it anymore. I am not doing this. So, I'm gonna go to this level. I'm gonna show you what I have to deal with, so that you can properly see for yourself why I'm not doing this series anymore. Just the grinding it would take in order to get to the next level just isn't worth it. So here we go. Act 2 of Dragon Road Night. Now, this is very similar to what I think is Act 2 Night Stage of Missouri, but infinitely worse. Let me just say that much. Yeah! Alright, so first of all, let's just go ahead and destroy everything over here. I think there's a Sun Medal somewhere around here. I could be mistaken, I could not be, who knows. Anyway, so first of all, we got these balance beams we gotta cross, and there's hammers swinging across them. Now, you see that open area over there with the purple flamey things that typically keep you out of leaving an area? In order to get in there, you need to bring this podium over there. Yeah, it's frustrating to say the least. Because the amount of concentration, I think, made me faint one time out of lack of breath. And because you're carrying a podium, you can't control where you're going. And it's just fucking annoying as shit. I cannot stand this place. I cannot. Yeah, this is the one night stage I found in, like, all of the stages I've been. Like, all the, like, beginning stages. I know if I go to, like, a later stage, they might have a night stage, but it's gonna be difficult. More difficult than this. Why would I want to come back? I mean, it's difficult enough just trying to deal with the camera angle. Fucking shit. I'm gonna wait for that hammer to swing back. Jesus Christ. Criminy. Anyway, and that's just the first part. That is just, like, the preliminary to the amount of massive shit that is gonna go down in this place. The next part is easily my least favorite in the entire level. And let it be known, I haven't even finished the level yet. I've gotten at least, like, 5 sections in with podiums that I had to deal with before I just kind of gave up and ran away, screaming like a little girl, little pansy man that I am. Now let me ask you guys something. Have you ever tried platforming with a podium in hand? So let me just tell you one thing. It is not fun. For one thing, you only have 2 speeds. You have your walking speed, and you have your running speed. And secondly, you have 1 jump. Only 1. So, when you're trying to cross these platforms, you can't double jump like you normally would. And you can't grab onto the ledge with your grabby arm because it doesn't work that way, because you're carrying something. So, and you can't throw the podium because it works that way. So what do? You gotta run, you gotta jump, and hope that your jump box is far enough. Now, luckily, I've come okay with this. I'm not, like, a master yet. But I've gotten pretty good at this kind of stuff. And one more. And I just run off a cliff. I feel like that's a metaphor for this game. It makes you want to run off a cliff. Oh god, I hate this so much. I mean, I know I've been saying I hate this game forever and ever, but I never... Usually when I play games, I never just straight up quit them. I want to, like, play them through. I want to get to the end. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Eggman Land in this game is notorious for having one of the hardest bosses in Sonic history, like the hardest final bosses. And that's saying something because they have Sonic Heroes to deal with. And Sonic Heroes have never beaten the Egg Conqueror. I'm probably gonna head over to Sonic Heroes at some point or another so that can be a game series for you guys. If I play through it entirely and I've somehow gotten good at Sonic by that time, I could have the longest playthrough in the history of playthroughs. But until that happens, we're just gonna keep carrying motherfucking podiums. This is only the second round. You guys don't know how long this thing lasts. This thing lasts forever. Yeah, the jump box in here is ridiculously small and tedious to work with. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. A burning passion. Now, every time you lose, you gotta face these dumb butts again. And it's annoying. I hate it. I don't feel like I need to explain why this game is bad. I probably will if I ever do a review of this game, which I hopefully can do for all my played games, but this is just horrible. I'm trying to find words to describe how bad this is. And alright, made it across. So the next section is a Saw Blade section, which is easily the easiest of the however many this lasts. I have never gotten to the end of this, but I quit around 5 or 6. And around the 5th and 6th ones, they have you crossing a balance beam like 5 times to carry. I'm not kidding about the 5 times part. You have to go back and forth like 5 times to carry the podiums back and forth. And you want to go there, or like before you start bringing over the podium so you can clear all the enemies on the other side. I'm not kidding about the 5 times thing. That shit seriously happens. And it's annoying. It's really fucking annoying. Almost as annoying as that saw blade in the background. Alright, they're done? Alright, they're done. Alright, cool. Right now I just want to see how far I can get in this level so I can show you guys the exact amount of pain and suffering that we experience through enabling this game to exist. Alright. So, this part isn't hard. I mean, you have a chance of taking damage, but it's not like the same level of death. You just gotta wait for, like, just gotta go to the place where the saw blades aren't, and that's fairly easy. Okay, that turned off the saw blades. Thank the goodness. Now, this part is a bit harder because you got moving platforms, as opposed to, like, I don't know, not moving platforms. And you gotta take a podium over to this side, which is definitely much... The reason I find this one harder is not because of the moving platforms. I can deal with moving platforms. On these, I can see the edge, so I know when I, like, have to jump. Over here, it's not as easy. You don't know exactly when you need to jump. That's what I find trouble with here. Still very doable. Hey, get up there. Get on there. Piece of shit. Anyway, this is where hell truly begins. I'm glad that I got to this part because this is the most annoying part that I've ever seen in the game. And that's saying something, because as you've seen in previous playthroughs, this game gets incredibly horrifying at times. I didn't even hit the Out of That Day stage. I'm not even, like, to the final stages of the main story. This is a fucking extra level. Alright. So, let me just get one thing very... Wait, is this part? I don't remember. Huh. Oh, no, this isn't even it. This isn't even it. Wow. I've still got a ways to go. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Well, actually, this might be the spot. I don't even know. There's so many balance beams in here, I've lost track. But you cross something like this later on, I think. It might be this one. I can't even tell anymore. You cross something like this later on, and you have to carry 2 podiums across this. Now, let me just say this. Turning with Podium Sonic is a pain in the ass, because he has a huge turn arc. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay. And I think this is actually the last level of the stage, which is, I guess, more fitting because, you know, it's the last challenge, but it is so fucking tedious to get these things across. I was getting the second one across when I died. Do you guys know how hard I raged? No, you don't. You weren't watching me. Which is probably for the better, because I probably would have broken my phone had I been recording, because it sucked. It is so horrifying. Why would they do this? My only guess as to why they would put in this kind of a puzzle, where you have to take 2 podiums across, a balance beam, is to make you miserable. That's the only logical way I can see people plausibly thinking that this is a good idea. And this balance beam, nonetheless, is incredible. See that glare? That isn't the sunlight in the TV screen. That is literally how it looks in the game. Blinding, I know, right? Well, that's how they want you to play it. So running back and forth like this. Yeah, this is what you sign up for when you play Sonic Unleashed, guys. But I am just so sick of this game. I am just fucking done with this game. I am so ready to move on to something. There we go. That's the finishing, guys. That's where we're gonna stop. I am so happy to be done with this, and I hope you are too. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next series. Bye-bye.